I do think there are also young people who would also love to drive a nice car or buy expensive clothing that don't even have that opportunity and are
Right.
just barely getting by. And I think those are the people that in many cases would be voting Democrat, but because of that little extra money, it's not even a question of if they can afford something nice or expensive or whatever. The couple extra bucks is literally helping them make cell phone payments, and I think
Right.
those.
And buy groceries, the basic life needs. And but it's really, really interesting how a little bit of money can change one's political ideology considerably. All right. So a hypothetical. Tomorrow, candidate ABC calls Lauren Cooley and says, "Hey, Lauren, love what you're saying out there on TV. Love what you're writing. I need you to get in here. I need your advice. I need 5 talking points to millennials. I'm a new candidate. No one knows me. I'm running against a far left Democrat incumbent. What are the 5 things I need to tell millennials so that I'm on their radar and they vote for me?"
I think the first thing is being bipartisan. I know that sounds so cliche, but millennials specifically are looking for people who can get things done. And they're very skeptical because they've lived through 8 years of President Obama, where they were promised hope and change. They didn't get it. I mean, now you even have Kanye West coming out and saying, negative things about President Obama. So it's very clear to young people he was not who he was promised to be. So I think being bipartisan is something that matters. You can be principled and still be bipartisan, but I think being bipartisan, being able to get work done, reach across the aisle matters. Second thing, talking about jobs, talking about the economy. Third, promising to continue the momentum of the tax cuts. Fourth, I would say talking about higher education and jobs training in general. Whether that's student loan debt or that's just talking about making a college degree more valuable by what's being taught. A large percentage of the millennial population is in college, and they know that they're taking courses that don't matter, don't teach them anything, and they're paying a lot of money for it. And then I think the last one would just be talking about, the cultural value of free speech. People say that young people are so far left, they don't like to hear other ideas. I would argue that that is a small group of people with a very loud voice. And more young people are waking up to the fact that why can't I have a conversation with somebody
Right.
without getting in a fight or being offended? And so I think talking about cultural values is not a bad thing as a candidate. You just have to pick the right ones that resonate with people.
These are really important stories. I want to bring them to you every day. So please subscribe to our premium service at www.therebel.media/shows. Go to the Rebel app, download our great content there. A quick way to get all of the Rebel shows. And go to firescottisrael.com and sign our petition. The governor, a really good case to remove Broward County Sheriff Scott Israel, and want to help that along. As always, thanks for doing those things, and thanks so much for watching. I'll be back with you tomorrow.